What is up, Marvel Universe fanatics? It is Ash Rock back with another review. This is going to be on the Marvel Universe Jubilee. This figure recently came out in wave number 21 in parts of Asia and Mexico. Big ups to my man Ram Aurelio from Mexico. Sent me this figure along with the Professor X. I know he's working his ass off right now to get me a baghead Spider-Man. If any of you guys have a bagheaded Spider-Man, let me know if you guys can get your hands on it. That'd be awesome. Don't feel like paying 70 bucks for that stupid thing. But here she is. This is the Jubilee. However, besides Asia and Mexico, you could actually get this figure right now on BBTS. You could pre-order it there. It was also available on at the Disney store for face value, but they sold out like a motherfucker, man. TyStar put it up. TyStar, the artist, put it up on the Marvel Universe community page, and it was gone within freaking... By the time I got home from work, it was gone and already sold out. So whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, so this is the Marvel Universe Jubilee. We will look at the packaging super quick, and probably the best part of this figure is the packaging. So there's the artwork there. So really cool stuff. Marvel's Jubilee. On the back, you have the other figures in the line, which are Blastar and Professor X. And the number on the side right there, number 23. And of course, Dazzler saying, collect them all, bitches. Each sold separately. So there you go. Wait a minute. Collect them all, bitches? What the? Big ups to my man. That's actually a cutout, folks. That's not on the actual packaging. I can see parents right now like, oh my god, I'm never buying that for my kid. Configure made this custom cutout for me a while back, actually. Probably in December last year. Shit, man. And, I finally got to use it, put good use to it. So collect them all, bitches, each sold separately. So here she is, Jubilee. Jubilee. Ah, boy. Okay. So we're gonna start off with the paint apps. First and foremost, she's wearing an entire. She's wearing a newer costume. So this is not your traditional Jim Lee era '90s X-Men costume. The only thing that it probably has in common is the coat. The trench coat and the glasses, but that's about it. But she's solid black throughout. She's got this, pink theme to her X and everything like that. The X, I thought, came out really shitty. Don't like the way that thing came out at all. And then solid black throughout. And her trench coat. Her gloves are also black, by the way. Her trench coat, yellow with wash in there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I know maybe through the lens it looks better than it really is. It's really not that great. I don't like the wash. Again, similar to the Punisher, keep it simple with some of these fucking paint apps. I don't understand why give it all this, dazzle this fucking thing up. I'm cursing more than usual. Holy shit. Fuck. Ass clitoris, motherfuckers. Alright. I just have to get it out. But my point is, yeah, it's pointless. Why put all this wash on yellow like that? It just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? It looks like someone pissed on her jacket. That's what it really looks like. Black gloves, and then we're going to zoom in on this face. This face. Okay. Zoom in as much as I can. I want to give you guys a real perspective on the face. So there it is. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. I really don't. The only thing that's really good about the head sculpt is maybe the hair. That's about it. She's got this very short, dykish looking haircut. But that's about it. The earrings came out terrible. I mean, look at that. They just look like little blotches. The ears, what is going on? Look at the side of my face. Definitely some quality control issues. The bottom of the neck where the hinge is. The eyes are all jacked up. She's got one lazy eye. Look at her right eye, look at her left eye. What is going on? It's like it's like a 6-year-old made this figure, man. Nothing against 6-year-olds, but Jesus Christ, what is this? And the other earring, and well, look, one ear. Look at that ear, right? And look at that ear. What is going on? I'm so confused. Her face looks like it's fucking melting. I've been talking about her face for like a minute now. It's a terrible face sculpt. It is absolutely shitty as shit. Bottom of the line crap. Like, just terrible. You suck. yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I can say. The glasses are okay, I guess. Not really. Just bad. Just bad choice, bad selection. Whatever they did, they just messed it up big time, in my opinion. Um, and her face is just not right. It just doesn't look natural. Anyways, her paint apps, I'm giving her a 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. Just crap. Articulation. She's got the newer female mold. I know I went on a tangent there. I'm really pissed off about this figure because I'm not the biggest Jubilee fan, don't get me wrong, but you know what? Come on. After all the figures you guys have been pumping out with the greatness in the last year and a half, with some of the greatest 3 3/4 inch figures ever seen, you give us this crap. Articulation. So she's got the newer female mold. Ball joint hinge on the head. Ball joint hinge over here. She's got no upper biceps, still single jointed elbows. Her wrist rotates all the way. Oh my God, what the? Yeah, that's right. More quality control issues. Son of a bitch. Anyways, no, this was already broken when I got out of the packing. Nothing against Ram Aurelio, my friend, who sent me this figure, man. It just, when I started messing around with it, it just broke off. And I know a lot of people who've complained about the same thing with this damn figure. So, definitely some quality control issues with this figure. So, what I did was I took some wax and simply just kind of stuck it on there for now and to do this review. But it does swivel around the wrist when it's not broken. Stupid, so stupid! No waist articulation. She's definitely got the boob crunch right there. Upper thigh hinge over here, double jointed knees, rotates at the calf, and then you know, she's got the ankle rockers and all that good stuff. So for articulation, you know, I want to give it like a 0 out of 5 because of hand braking, but I do like the new female mold. It's not a bad mold. I'm going to give her a 3 out of 5 though. I'm still going to count this against it a little bit, this breaking off like that, and the fact that I'm not the only one that's had that, I'm definitely going to count that against her. Now, final score. Oh, by the way, she also comes with this little thing here, little purple thing. It's like a queef, I think. I don't know. Queef. Such a funny word. And what it's associated with is even funnier. Pussy fart. Okay. So, the final score on this lonesome cunt. I apologize for cursing. At the same time, I really shouldn't. But, you know, these reviews are for adults. So, you really shouldn't watch these if you're a little kid. Understand me? Bitches? The final score on this figure will be negative 45 out of 5. No, I'm just kidding. I will give her a 1 out of 5 final. That's the worst score you can get on my scale. It's absolutely terrible. Anybody that's looking forward to this figure, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, it is just not a great figure at all. It is one of those figures, it's one of those what could have beens if they would have done certain things certain ways. And you guys know me, man. I don't bitch about a lot of things when it comes to figures. If I don't like the figure, I'll just tell you I don't like it. It's not worth it. But this one here, definitely terrible, man. You know, I got her more than anything. Got her to, you know, I'm a completist, number 1, first and foremost. I'd like to get all my Marvel Universe. But number 2, I'm a big X-Men fan. You know what I mean? I like my X-Men characters. I wanted another X-Men character. If I would have known it was this shitty and the quality control and some of the paints, I probably would have just kept their MOC, not even opened it. But unfortunately I did, and I regret it. And nor do I have any plans of replacing this thing either at all. You know, so don't do it. Simple. I mean, I'm being honest. Just don't buy it unless you're into crappy figures. But definitely one of the worst figures I've ever owned in the Marvel Universe line. Definitely one of the worst. You know, as bad as Victor Von Doom was, at least he was somewhat decent. You know, he was just a meshed up figure of, you know, hashed up with all these different characters put together. But here you have a brand new figure that's just complete ass. And I pray to God that they never ever use this. You know, the mold fine, but not the head sculpt. Don't use any of this. Like the paint apps they use on this crappy thing. Just so terrible. I would not wish this figure upon my enemies. So yeah, final score again, 1 out of 5. Just so freaking disappointing. So whatever. Anyways, The next video, not review, but the next video will be my CGC collection. So a lot of people have been asking me about that. I got a CGC collection video coming up. I got a Marvel figurine collection video coming up. And then a Holorama, number 5, will be coming up as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys have a good one. Remember, laugh every day. Have a good one. Peace.
That's crispy.